Hello, welcome to the latest video from Oakleigh Watches, where we're going to discuss selling your watch on consignment. The watch market in the UK is slightly odd at the moment, in a way that I haven't really seen much over the last 13 years that Oakleigh Watches have been trading. There are a lot of watches out there for sale, and the market is very busy. There are a lot of people wanting to buy the right watches. What tends to be happening is private individuals want to sell their watches, and private purchasers only want to buy from people in the trade. What this means is you need somebody like us to connect the buyer with the seller. Quite often, when a private individual wants to sell a watch, they're looking for the highest price they can get. That's obvious, but they're also looking for a quick sale. So when people first go to sell a watch, they will contact somebody in the trade and ask for a price to purchase it outright. More often than not, they're disappointed with that price. The main reason for this is fundamentally, people don't tend to understand the costs of operating in retail in 2026. Let's take an example. Let's say we buy a watch for £9,000 that we're going to sell for £10,000. That's £1,000 profit. That seems perfectly reasonable. Except if we sell that watch through Chrono24, the charges that they charge us would be about £500. So our profit is now down to £500. We have to ship the watch and insure it. That's another £100. So our profit is down to £400. The VAT would be £200, so our profit is down to £200. We then have corporation tax, various bits and bobs. Of the £10,000 sale that we've made on a watch that we've had to photograph, video, list, market, advertise, discuss with people, demonstrate, take a part exchange, offer finance, take a credit card, etc., 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 we could very easily make a loss. So that's point number one, understanding that it's not all profit for the seller. On another point, at the moment, not too many people in the trade are swimming in cash. The reason for this is that there's a lot of part exchange around. We take part exchange on probably 80% of all the watches we sell. So we might sell an £8,000 watch and take a £5,000 watch in part exchange. That £3,000 goes on costs, overheads, VAT, that kind of thing, leaving us very, very little money available to buy more watches. But the thing is, we don't really need to buy more watches because we've taken a part exchange. So that's all good for us. What it does mean is that dealers who have cash in their pocket to buy your watch are in the minority, and people who are trying to sell them watches are in the majority. So they have the pick of what's available on the market, and they can make offers that suit them rather than offers that suit you. So if you find somebody in the trade who's got cash to be able to buy the Rolex that you want to sell, expect a low offer. They're making offers all day long, and even if you won't sell to them at the price that they've offered, somebody will, so they're happy. So if you want to sell your watch rather than part exchange, and you can't find anybody who will buy it from you at a reasonable price, consignment could well be the way forward. Consignment works in a variety of ways across different businesses, but the way it works for us is this. We agree with the customer an amount of money that we will return to them once their watch has been sold and all payments have been cleared. We then take responsibility for all the costs, all the insurances, all the shipping. We can offer the purchaser credit card facilities, we can offer them finance, we can offer them part exchange facilities, international shipping, all of that stuff that they're asking for that you as a private seller can't offer yourself. It gives you our facilities. It gives you a better price than if you're selling it for cash. The only thing is you have to wait a little longer for your money. On the table in front of me, I have a classic example of a situation where consignment has worked well for a customer. These 6 vintage Omega watches came into us this week from a new customer. They had a collection that they want to sell over a period of time. They're not in a desperate hurry. And to be honest, the chances of them finding somebody in the trade who would buy these 6 beautiful vintage Omega watches outright are slim to none. We, however, have the skills, the expertise to be able to assess, value, market, and sell these things on their behalf and achieve them a far, far better price than they would have got if they'd just sold them for cash immediately. Let's have a look at what they brought in. There's a fantastic Omega Cosmic Moon phase. There's an Omega Speedmaster Ed White from 1967. There's a 1950s Omega Constellation pie pan in very rare rose gold. There's an original 1959 Omega Railmaster and a matching Omega Ranchero with the white dial and this spectacular big triangle Omega Seamaster 300. We're absolutely delighted to have these 6 watches in. We wouldn't have been able to buy them outright from the customer. And as I said before, anybody who would is going to be bidding very, very low offers to buy those things in. So what will we do with your watch when we take it in on consignment? Just as we will with these 6 beautiful Omegas, the first thing is they're tested and checked to make sure we can offer a warranty with them. The second thing is they will be photographed professionally by our photographer and videoed, ready for our website, and the listing will be written. They will then be listed as well as on our website. They will be on our Chrono24 channel. They'll be on our eBay channel. They will be on YouTube. They'll be on Instagram. They'll be on Facebook. So we'll use all of our marketing channels to market your watch for you. We will offer the customer credit card facilities. We'll offer them finance. We'll offer them part exchange facilities. We insure the watches while they're here with us. We arrange shipping, fully insured shipping, and we handle all of the finance processing and credit card processing and transactions. That's all taken care of as well. So we treat your consignment watch exactly the same as we would one of our own. If you're thinking of selling a watch, you're not getting the values that you want to by trying to sell it outright, and you're considering consignment, please drop us a line, drop us an email or a WhatsApp. Our contact details are on the website. We'd be very, very happy to talk to you about any watches that are of the type and of the quality that we sell here at Oakleigh Watches, and we'd be really pleased to help. I hope you've liked that video. I hope you found it informative. Please, if there are any questions, drop them in the comments below. Please like, please subscribe, please share, and we'll see you next time.